What's up, everybody? It's the Best Bod Kids Move, and I guess the headline I'm reading is correct. This morning, woke up to a bunch of outlets with the same report. Sony is in talks to buy Kadokawa. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but reason why this is a big deal because Kadokawa is the parent company to FromSoftware and a bunch of other anime stuff. Sony already has a stronghold on a lot of anime. I think they do like Crunchyroll and I think Funimation or something. I believe so. I know they have a stronghold there, and this would kill two birds with one stone. Anime and also a very popular developer FromSoftware who's behind Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Armored Core. Obviously Sekiro and all the jazz, all the stuff, the Dark Souls series. This gets pretty much a stronghold on all that. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. This would be a big deal for them for sure. And I apologize if you guys can hear my dog barking in the background, but this would be a really big deal on both fronts. And the way PlayStation is, they still believe in, consoles, they still believe in generations, and they still believe in exclusives to some degree. So best believe they would leverage this to sell PlayStation consoles for sure. Unless FromSoftware has some sort of situation that Bungie had. But I don't think Sony would do that again, considering how the Bungie thing went down. So this is not like Microsoft buying Activision. Even though I think it has a similar impact, it's just that PlayStation has a little bit more freedom. These are both Japanese companies, so they have freedom to do what they want. You know what I mean? All these companies aren't going to be, all these agencies ain't going to be vetting and getting all in the mix. They're going to be minding their business this time around. But it says here from Forbes, I don't know who broke the news, but it was definitely, going around. It says, in pretty astonishing piece of news, it seems that Sony is in talks to buy Kadokawa, according to Rudder. Also, Rudder has broke it. Sony is thinking of buying Kadokawa, which would have massive ramifications for both games and anime. From a gaming standpoint, the big acquisition would be FromSoftware. They give them full ownership of FromSoftware, and they make of which Kadokawa has controlling stake as of 2014. Admittedly, Sony already has a small chunk from FromSoftware along with Tencent, but this new setup will put Sony much more directly in charge. Considering Microsoft's recent acquisition of Activision, it makes sense that Sony would go after a company like FromSoftware via Kadokawa. So they're buying the whole parent. Sony has had the long-standing relationship from FromSoftware going back to the 90s with the original PlayStation. So in theory, this could be a good matchup. However, my only concern, this is the journalist, only concern with this is that the Japan studio at Sony was gutted recently, and the same thing could happen under Sony to FromSoftware. That would obviously be awful. The other side of this is Kadokawa's anime and manga output. Sony already has Crunchyroll and the Plex, so buying Kadokawa would bring a huge amount of IP across anime and manga under Sony's roof. Kadokawa also has a sizable chunk of the Western anime's press, having bought Anime News Games Network and owning Bookwater, who runs GX+. So yeah, this is a pretty much a big deal. Again, they said it was broken by Rudderose, which we're going to click on this link. It says exclusive. Sony's in talks to buy media powerhouse behind Elden Ring. So yeah, I mean, honestly, if that happens, it is what it is. The thing though, I don't know what it does. This is where scenarios like a lot of FromSoftware games aren't published by, obviously FromSoftware. Bandai has published most of their recent games, Elden Ring, and they published, I think, did they publish all the Dark Souls games? I think they publish Armored Core. Obviously, Activision published Sekiro, and Sony published Bloodborne. So this is a big deal. So, you know, if anybody, if any, right now, uh, if this was a bidding war, you know, if I was like somebody like Bandai, I probably would, you know, try to do something. Obviously, we don't know. Microsoft said they're still buying, you know, doing acquisitions. Who knows what that means? Obviously, when Microsoft buys stuff, it doesn't mean anything for, you know, the acquisition. The only thing it just means is going to Game Pass, but everybody's still getting a piece of the pie. PlayStation, when they do acquisitions again, somebody's getting cut out, and obviously it would be Xbox. So that would be a major blow for this genre of games and for From Software fans, which they've, you know, had a crazy uplift with the releases of Sekiro and Elden Ring. So my thoughts on this, man, if Sony can do it, pull it off. You know, it is what it is. This is the way the industry is going. But, you know, I would be more interested to see what, you know, others do around it, what other publishers do, what Bandai would do, considering they have a strong partnership with Bandai. They would lose a pretty much guaranteed moneymaker on their hands. And then we'll see what Microsoft would do. Hey, probably nothing. But that's my quick thoughts on this quick video. Like, the news is still spreading. They're quiet about it. Stocks are going up, and this probably will be something. If it's going to go down, it's going to go down fairly soon. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As an Xbox fan, how does this make you feel? PlayStation fans, I know you got a lot to be excited about. All right. As always, guys, Xbox is the best box. I am the best box. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I am out of here. Peace.